Wait, I'm confused. I mean, maybe you guys had a conversation that I wasn't a part of, but I didn't know the black community turned against us.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture we brought in here.
Now I understand that the black community is not our ally, and that they're all assuming, guys, that us as Mexicans, we all voted for Trump. They're assuming that we're all racist, and they're assuming that we all hate black people. They have stereotyped us and put us into a category. So now they hate us.
So I'm getting tired of seeing videos of my raza, my Latin community, my Hispanic community, calling out black people, our black brothers, for not doing what we think that they're supposed to be doing. This revolution is for us. This revolution is ours. It is our turn and our time to stand up for what is right. Leave those people alone. If their people want to call them out and ask them to stand in solidarity with us, then let that be so. But I need all my Hispanic and Latinos to leave them alone. If you are not black, do not call them out. They are not deserving of that. We need to focus on our own. Please.
So this is a trending viral video on TikTok where leftist Latinos, not the rightist Latinos, are, upset with the black communities, and they are saying to the black communities, we need your support, your solidarity, against this mass deportation by the Trump-led administrations. And the black community is saying, no, you guys voted them in. We're not going to throw our body on the way for you guys. We've been doing that over the years, and this time around, you guys are getting what you want because that is your decision. So we'll have a couple of videos to share so that you guys watch. So we'll dive right in straight into the video. All credit to the original content creators. So let's watch.
Since y'all want to make this a race issue, let's talk. I have a lot of people in the comments talking about, why are you just talking about African Americans? Why are you just asking for our support? Why are you not asking white people? Why are you not asking Asian people? Let me tell you something. If it's not clear by now, they have never been part of the fight. And that's not to come for you guys, but the majority is not the minority, right? Black and brown are the minority in this country. We have had a lot more issues than any other race in this country. So, by default, you would kind of think like we would stand together, having a history of so much oppression. And, I'm not trying to discredit anybody else, but we have both been through a lot. This is not even a topic of conversation. Once y'all get over the fact that it's not a race thing, because there is only one race, and that is the human race. And if you guys want to continue to put us in separate teams, then we are never going to fix the problem. Truly. If there is no unity, nothing is getting fixed. I'm going to just leave that there.
I am in so much shock with the amount of Latinos for Trump that are now coming out saying we feel so backstabbed, we feel so betrayed, we feel used now that our families are being deported even though they're not criminals. You didn't feel that way when Donald Trump was talking about the Mexican family.
Really wondering why Black Americans are not getting deported? Really? See, that just goes to show y'all don't know anything about our history, baby, because we only been here for 80, 90 generations. Black folks, we built this nation on the backs of our ancestors. What you mean why we not getting deported? Huh? We only been here since the 18th century, even longer before then, even during the 17th century. We built the White House. We built everything. We built the economy here. We are the reason why this nation stands strong even into this day. Where they going to deport us? Where they going to take us to? We already home. What, they're going to deport us to Virginia? North Carolina? No, we already home. We not going nowhere, for those of you all guys were wondering. Sorry for bursting your bubble.
They are being starved. They are thirsty, only given 1 cup of water per day, are denied bathroom privileges, are denied medical attention. People in ICE concentration camps are losing their lives. And don't even think about saying FAFO, fuck around and find out, to these people in ICE detention centers. It is a shame that members of the Black community started the trend, and so many other people followed. This is an updated voting poll.
Updated.
Brown people voted for Kamala Harris more, but you fall for the colonizers' divisive tactics, the inaccurate voting polls, the initial propaganda. It is immature and immoral to be centering that type of behavior in response to a community that is being mass deported in prison and concentration camps and tossed out of the country to who knows where without any rights or contact to any lawyer or family. When we should be focused on solidarity, and this has to stop immediately, especially those of you who claim to be activists perpetuating this FAFO-BS nonsense.
Shouts out to Aaliyah, because this is where it was on her page when I first saw this lady, this Mexican lady. And then I went to her page and she doubled down and literally said that they helped us during the Civil War, which is a lie. And the Mexicans helped free the slaves. First of all, Mexico had slavery themselves that wasn't abolished until 1829 or 1830 or something, somewhere around there. And the president that abolished slavery in Mexico was Afro-Indigenous. I don't know why they keep leaving that part out. He looked more like a negro than he looked like. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And when we were down there, we was fighting beside them. We was helping to protect their borders. They conveniently leave that out. All this civil rights, nobody that was not fighting with us for civil rights. Is a lie and a scam, not as a collective. And they know a lot of them are anti-black. It is so crazy that they keep blaming us. First of all, we've been saying fuck around and found out, just like we've been saying a whole bunch of other shit that they co-opt and steal and turn into something else. Fuck around and found out never really had no political meaning. That's just how black people talk. Bitch, fuck around and found.
We Black Americans do not owe anyone a damn thing.
Trayvon Martin, did we call for anybody? What about Michael Brown? Did we say where's the Latinos? Freddie Gray, did we say where's the Asians? Sandra Bland, did we say where's the Arabs? Why aren't they speaking up? What George Floyd, did we say about, hey, why are the white people speaking up? No, Black America have been fighting white supremacy from way back when to even till today. And we never said, where's this group? Where's that group? Because we never had no groups to call. See, y'all got a privilege that we never had. Y'all had Black America for a long time coming to your aid. We never had no group coming to our aid to the point that we didn't have to fight anything, just hide behind them. We never had that ability.
The reason why y'all want Black Americans to be affected by ICE so bad is because y'all are still convinced that we are immigrants, and we are not. We are not. We've been here for over 400 years, and for most of us, our ancestors have been here even before the slave trade. Most of us have American indigenous lineage that we can actually trace.
I just want to know why people think it's our fight to help the Mexicans. We already got our own shit going on, everything going on with black people all as it is already. Why is y'all hopping in the Mexican shit? I know y'all ain't forgot when they George Floyd and they started looting and shit. You couldn't even go through the Mexicans part. They beat the hell out of a black woman. She trying to get they over there. They beat the hell out of this black lady. Man, they on there with all black people. They was whooping damn near finna any black mother. Y'all tweaking. And I ain't racist.
Now people are saying that Latinos didn't know that Black Americans are not immigrants. Child, I just don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Your people next. Your people next. Hands to that motherfucker. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're gonna go to hell. Don't be praying for Jesus, because I know you pray for Jesus, bitch.
This comment was racially motivated because you had a Hispanic ICE agent and you had a white ICE agent, but you targeted the black ICE agent. No smoke for your own people and no smoke for the white man. No Child Left Behind failed y'all tremendously because black Americans will never have an issue with ICE. Black Americans are US citizens. If it wasn't for black Americans, they wouldn't even be over here. Y'all wouldn't even be over here. Learn your history. The Immigration Act of 1924 was only for white European immigrants, and they discriminated against non-European immigrants until the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, which was brought to you by black Americans. If you're going to be racist or anti-black American, at least be educated. Be educated while you're doing it. But anyway, salud, and may St. Christopher look over you.
I have been seeing a lot of posts from Latin people and Mexican people with this message to black people. They're saying that you all are next. Can I tell you a little secret? Black people in America, we're not immigrants. We're United States citizens, so we can't be deported. For you all to say, oh, black people next, we're not immigrants. We were born and raised in the United States of America. Our ancestors worked this land, and we are United States citizens. So stop making that post talking about you all are next to black people. It doesn't make it.
Us, we're immigrants. Hardest lessons, clearly, it's going to take me a long time to learn and figure out is that other people just don't know what I know. I assume that a lot of people know what I know. That's why y'all keep saying that, huh? That makes sense, I guess. The we're next. Y'all think, what? How do y'all not know how long we've been a part of this country? Black people fought in the Crispus Attucks. Did everybody not, at my little church, every Black History Month, there was this huge thing. I'll never forget when I came to my grandma's house. It was a huge package, and it was all of these cards. They were ABC cards, but on every card, letter of the alphabet, and an important person from Black history. And that was what we did all February at Sunday school. Like, we learned those cards. We would have to, and then we'd line up at like the Black History program, and we'd have to read them out loud. So I guess I just assumed, oh my God.
Y'all know when Latinos and Hispanics be like black Americans are next, they really thought that black Americans are immigrants. And that explains why they voted the way they voted. They try to get us up out of here. But I gotta say to the Latino community, not only did your ESL classes, but the American educational system failed you tremendously. Because black Americans are not immigrants and we're not going anywhere. And this is how ill-informed they are. They really think because they're in the middle between black and white that they're white adjacent, when that's far from the truth. It's only 3 categories that's broken down in this country. You have white Americans, you have non-whites, and you have black Americans. The people in the middle, y'all just extras in this movie. The main characters are the white Americans and the black Americans, and sometimes the Native Americans make a guest appearance. This country spent too much money, trillions of dollars, in painting black people as the bad guys. That's the default, to even get rid of black Americans. As sad as that may sound. And you know who's catching on quick, who's learning the game real quick? Africans and Caribbeans. That's why they're cosplaying as black Americans. They're not cosplaying as black Americans to
With all disrespect, shut your bum ass up. You and everybody in your comment section who was giggity gagging with you at this video. It makes you look pathetic when you give this much or any kind of a fuck about what another group of people calls themselves. Why is it your business or your concern what another ethnic group, another group of people calls themselves? I don't give a fuck what none of y'all call yourselves. You can call yourselves Martians. I wouldn't give a shit because it don't affect my life. But for some reason, everybody seems to feel entitled to Black Americans, to the Black American identity. It's like there's a really weird obsession with us. Everybody seems to have some level of entitlement to us. It's like a worldwide policing. Like everybody in the world seems to have something to say or seems to feel entitled to police Black Americans on some level. And we are the only ethnic group that goes through this. Everybody else can just exist. Everybody else can just enjoy their own culture without having to share it. Everybody else can just enjoy existing without having to explain why they exist or why they are who they are, why they live where they live, why they're from where they're from. They have nobody else has to explain their lineage and give a 10-page thesis on their ethnic identity. Nobody has to share their culture on a worldwide scale and simultaneously not get credit for anything that they've ever done. Nobody else has to do that except us. We're literally the only group of people in the entire world that goes through this. And nobody seems to be able to explain the obsession. I mean, it's literally pathetic.
So here's my response to this particular comment. The fact of the matter is we are an African people. Africa literally flows through our blood. It is in our DNA. We come from the continent of Africa. There are slave ship logs that prove where we come from, that we are connected to Africa. There are the slave narratives that prove our connection to Africa. There are the continuing remnants of African culture present in African American culture that is a clear indication that we do in fact have a connection to the continent of Africa. And it's time for us to stop denying that connection. A tree with no roots cannot stand. Our roots are not here in this country. This is the land of our captivity. This is the land that held us in bondage for hundreds of years. This is the land that Jim Crowed us. This is the land that continues to treat us like second-class citizens. And this is the land that you want to identify with. Many of us suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. We are quick and eager to identify with our slave master more so than we are to identify with our mother continent. And while I appreciate, the term black, and I don't think it should be a term that's gotten rid of or anything like that, but black is a color and it doesn't fully define who we are. People are defined by land. And the land that we originally come from is Africa. Our story didn't begin with slavery. We are not defined by slavery. We had a history before slavery, and slavery was an interruption in our history. So I just had to share these thoughts, man. While I understand, why people are, tempted to get involved in tribalism, the fact of the matter is this tribal mentality has not served African people, both on the continent and abroad. It hasn't served us. All it has done is perpetuate our division and our subjugation to colonial masters.
I'm Puerto Rican, but it's literally similar to Dominicans. We grew up not talking about race, not caring about it, because we come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. We even have Asian Puerto Ricans, okay? Some of y'all cannot comprehend it because you're so used to the American lifestyle and standards, but you're gonna have to expand your mind a little bit when it comes to other cultures. On top of that, I didn't forget y'all calling ICE on Hispanics, yet they were the ones that were protesting alongside you guys during BLM. You see how that works? You see the hypocrisy? Y'all are evil and sick.
This is Jennifer Gonzalez, the governor of Puerto Rico. She gave Department of Homeland Security information assisting with the deportations of 20,000 undocumented immigrants. This is Rebecca Gonzalez. She's a head figure in DHS. She's the one that executed the 20,000 deportations of undocumented immigrants from Puerto Rico. Out of that 20,000 of undocumented immigrants that were deported, 15,000 of them was Dominicans. Who deported them? Puerto Ricans. I wish Black Americans was as evil as the PRs. Here's a goofy Brandon Johnson that's willing to go to war with the National Guard to protect undocumented immigrants. Here's another goofy, Karen Bass, willing to go to war with the National Guard to protect undocumented immigrants. Only if they were as evil as the PRs. Here's Donald Trump that made a bounty commercial out of Puerto Rico when it got hit by Maria.
Bounty Mega Roll lasts longer, so you can tackle
avocado, berries, butter, coffee cream, drippy fingers, devil eggs, and then us over. You're shooting us all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture, we brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do if there's something we could do to help our people. Please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being.
I have empathy, right? But hearing her say, oh, imagine if this was your people. Like, do they not see black people as human beings? Do they not see us as human? Like, okay, I need to calm down. But she's up here crying, bawling her heart out as if this has never happened on a way larger scale for centuries. Much, much worse to another group of people in the United States of America. And it really pisses me the fuck off. It does. Imagine your babies are getting ripped. Bitch. Black women had their babies cut out of their stomachs. Like, I'm not even up here trying to play the oppression Olympics, but you are not being targeted because of the color of your skin. It's because of your legal status. Y'all gonna get mad at me, and I know some of y'all think that I'm a Trumpy and I'm xenophobic and all of this and all of that and the hula and the hoopla. But baby girl, it has a lot to do with your legal status. This is not me saying that some people that are not legal aren't being detained, but if you got your paperwork together, 9 times out of 10 you're being released. To sit up here and try to say it's because of the color of your skin when y'all voted for this man, you people that are from your similar background voted for the current administration. People from your background are the ones that are the ICE officers. You all are doing it to each other. If Johnny had 5 apples, you all are doing it to each other. And I just feel like it's like, do they really think we're what are we, aliens, subhuman? Y'all, this is not nearly, and this is not nearly as bad as what modern day Black Americans have experienced.